guys, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. It's kind of been giving me nightmares, but I love it. Today was a really good day.
Everybody has their job, 9 to 5, and getting drained. They settle for second best, scared to risk what the future might bring. What the future might bring. I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me. Whoa.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So first of all, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Elle. I make lifestyle videos about living in New York City, living on a budget, and most importantly, living intentionally. I also open up and talk a lot about mental health and self-development. So if that all sounds good to you, don't forget to subscribe. And so specifically this week, speaking of opening up about mental health, over the past few days, I have been dealing with a lot of anxiety. I have been dealing with generalized anxiety, honestly, pretty much my whole life. But I have done a great job over the past few years at really working on keeping it under control and making sure that it doesn't affect my life too negatively. But sometimes it still gets the best of me. However, I don't want to let it overtake my life. When I feel like it becomes a little too much and it reaches a certain point, I am ready to do something about it. There's a few things that I do and that I want to do to deal with bad mental health days in order to take control and feel better. So although fall tends to be a very productive and sometimes really fast-paced season, I want to take the next few days to slow down and do things that make my heart happy and to comfort myself in this time where I'm feeling all of these emotions. I also started the day a little bit disappointed in myself because I literally slept in, which doesn't happen to me very often anymore, but I had a yoga class this morning and I slept in. I don't even remember hearing my alarm, to be honest. It's probably just goes to show that I needed the rest, but I was a little bit disappointed in myself, which did not help my self-esteem whatsoever. But anyway, I took some time this morning to have my coffee, get ready, put on a cute little outfit, and now I am ready to make a delicious breakfast. I'm gonna make my favorite breakfast that I showed in a previous video, which is a caramelized banana oatmeal. And then I'm probably gonna head to a coffee shop to work today because sometimes it just helps to kind of like change up your environment. So I'm gonna take you along with me. So I just finished work, and I know that one of the things that always make me happy and helps me relax and unwind is spending time outside. especially after work. I usually take Ziggy to the park early in the morning, which is also a great opportunity for me to spend time outside every day. But since I slept in this morning, I'm gonna take him now. And it's just gonna be a nice, relaxing walk. The weather has been more crisp. Definitely starting to feel like fall. So I'm excited to spend some time outside. Let's go to the park. Ziggy! So I got home from the park a little bit ago and I took a long shower, grabbed a little drink, and I want to do some sewing. For a while now, I have been meaning to make my own pillowcase with some like corduroy, green corduroy fabric that I have. I find that working on my hobbies really helps with my anxiety for two reasons. First of all, it keeps me busy with something else than just my mind. Second of all, when I make something, it really, and I think generally that can apply to a lot of different hobbies. It could be drawing, it could be knitting, you know, whatever creative hobbies you're into. It really helps your self-esteem when you make something, and especially make things that I know I can achieve. That's another important point. Really help with my self-esteem. So pillowcase should be fairly easy. I'm pretty sure I could do that. Should I start to make a pair of jeans right now? Probably not, because I might get very frustrated with myself and achieve the opposite results. I don't know if that's the case for everybody else, but I feel like my anxiety is linked a lot to my insecurities. And usually when I have anxiety, it's because I don't feel so good about myself and my self-esteem is a little on the low side. I'm probably gonna put on a little podcast and just start sewing.
Working with what we've got. 2 eggs. Most convenient when you set it up with the 2 layers like this before a series of unfortunate events.
By no means perfect, but I did it. I made a pillowcase. Basically, one thing that I kind of struggled with is that I only had 15-inch zippers, and this is, I don't even know how much, but clearly a lot more than 15 inches. So my zipper, I don't know if you can see, is like only this size when the pillowcase is like this size. So I kind of like struggle to put the actual pillow in there. I don't know if it can even come out, but I made a pillow. Very quick project, 1 hour, and now I'm ready to go to bed. I have a 7 a.m. yoga class tomorrow, which I know is gonna make me feel good. I usually really enjoy working out in the morning, especially yoga. I feel like it's just a great way to start the day on the right foot. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna show you guys the book that I've been reading. It's kind of been giving me nightmares, but I love it. This is the book that I'm reading. I literally found this on the side of the street and it was like in a box. It's called The Devil in Massachusetts, and it's about the Salem witch trials, which I did not know anything about until I picked up this book. I just thought that it would be a great book to read around this season. It's kind of a fascinating topic. So I'm gonna read this and go to sleep soon.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What about the world we both believed in? What about the word that made it so?
Good morning, guys. So I got back from my yoga class about like almost an hour ago now. I went to walk Ziggy. Right now I'm about to make some just yogurt with fruits. I have some mango, hopefully it is ripe. And then I'm going to try and eat my breakfast while reading my book. Usually I'll watch a YouTube video or a show or something while I'm eating, and I feel like I need a little bit of a dopamine detox. I feel like I need to get used to doing less stimulating activities. So I'm gonna try to stay off my phone, read a book, have my breakfast, and then I have to get to work. I was thinking that I'll have enough time this morning to do a little bit of editing before work, but I don't. Honestly, guys, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I'm trying to keep it positive, but today is just another day of feeling super anxious and feeling like I'm not doing enough. But I am trying to be kind to myself and tell myself that I am doing a lot. But it is also sometimes difficult to juggle my 9-to-5 full-time job and doing this, and you know, doing all the other things I have to do. Just taking care of my dog, cleaning my apartment. So just like a never-ending list of things to do that I feel like aren't talked about. Like no one talks about all the little things that kind of add up. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat some food and read a book, and hopefully by the time I have to start working, I'll feel a little bit more relaxed and ready for the day.
When the circus come to my town, will it pass me by? If the clown won't take his mask off, tell me what he cried. You're like a broken record.
Hi guys, so it is many hours later. I ended up having a pretty productive yet restful day. I basically worked through the day. I didn't really have lunch because I wasn't very hungry after my breakfast. Then I made myself a snack around 5 p.m., which is when I finished work. And then I napped for like an hour and a half, which I guess I really needed. I just kind of like ate on the couch and then fell asleep on the couch with Ziggy. All that to say that it is now somehow 8 p.m. I'm also alone at home tonight, so I'm kind of lazy to make dinner. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you know the drill by now. I'm gonna make a frozen meal from Trader Joe's. I have some like mozzarella gnocchis. I'm just obsessed with gnocchis. I don't know what to say. Anyway, I'm gonna make some food and do some editing, and then I'm gonna try to go to bed early. Most of this vlog is just gonna be me doing stuff at home. But to be honest, that's what I do most of the time, so. And there is something beautiful about having a routine and doing the same things consistently. I'll probably catch you guys tomorrow. Today's Tuesday. Wait, no, not at all. Today's Thursday. Wow. So this morning I went to a new coffee shop because I felt like it might help me feel better to try something new. Sometimes it just helps me feel more inspired. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about, you know, as part of things you can do to make you feel better when you're feeling low. And I'm gonna promote YouTube in this a little bit. And listen, I think YouTube can definitely be a toxic place, but if you find the right people to follow, it can be a truly healing place. I don't follow that many people on YouTube, but there are a few YouTubers that I know are consistently gonna make me feel better when I watch their videos. And I hope that I can be that for you guys too. That is what would absolutely light up my soul, if I can like help someone feel better while they're watching my videos, whether it's making you feel more relaxed, more seen, if you can relate to anything that I'm saying. That is really truly what matters to me. So my comfort YouTuber at the moment, recently I started following Zoe Pritchard. She makes videos about like budgeting, but also lifestyle. She lives in Montreal, Canada. She has been making those healing diaries, and she just like opened up about so much stuff, and it really made me feel not only like seen and like I could relate to her on so much stuff, but also just like so inspired, because I want to do more of that. I just love how YouTube can be a place where we inspire each other. To me, that's like the ultimate goal. Just follow people that make you feel inspired. And I'm just grateful for YouTube. I just feel like today was a really good day. Good morning, guys, and happy Saturday. Today, we have a lot of things planned, but I just wanted to have a really slow morning before the busy day that we have. I finally got the pumpkin oat milk at Trader Joe's, so I was very excited about that. And I've been making those pumpkin oat milk lattes. The other thing that usually makes me very happy and makes me feel a lot better is calling my mom. I talk to my mom a lot, and I'm very grateful that she always picks up the phone and that I can have chats with her whenever I feel down, whenever I feel up. She's there for all of it. So I think I might just give her a call this morning. It's just kind of like a ritual, I feel like, for me to call her in the morning. Obviously, also she's in France, so I have to call her in the morning. But it's always like some of my favorite moments, and I feel like when I call her in the morning and we have our long chats, she's basically my therapist. She does help me with processing a lot of things because she has done so much work on herself, which I've always admired. I've always found her journey so inspiring. But anyway, enough babbling about my mom. I could talk about my mom for hours. I'm going to try and call her now. And then for the rest of the day, what I have planned, we are going to this orchard in upstate New York with my job. And I'm gonna bring Ziggy and Aaron. Going to call my mom, have my coffee, and have a slow morning.
Je suis hashtag Françoise. Pour moi, c'est écrit maman en fait, parce que dans mes contacts, son nom c'est maman. C'est quoi?
Come closer, dance for me. Easy, tiger, easy, let your hair down. Come closer, let me see all your million faces and all your million mistakes. You don't need to hide. Come closer so that we can be together. Everything that has been don't matter
guys, it's voiceover L. If I'm being honest, I had planned on filming a few more activities that I usually do to make me feel better, like baking or drawing, or as you can see here, very amateurly playing guitar. But the reality is, there's only so much anyone can do in a week, and it kind of defied the purpose for me to add more things to a week where I was already anxious just for a video. At the end of the day, I think what's important is to realize the unnecessary weight that we put on things, the unnecessary pressure that we put on ourselves. And for what? I just want to get back to doing things just for the sake of fun, letting go of the outcome, and most importantly, embracing imperfection. Because fundamentally, that's what makes us human. We make mistakes, but we make art. Anyway, on this note, I will leave you with these perfectly imperfect clips of me learning to play a new song just for the fun of it. As usual, thank you all for being here. I'm so grateful for you. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.
Serait cette fille qui fait gaffe aux autres. Je rêve, je rêve, je rêve, je plaide coupable. Je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime, je suis détestable, je sais. Alright, try it again. Hey, moi de t'entendre rire, ça me suffit. Je serai cette fille qui fait gaffe aux autres. J'ai pas trouvé d'autres raisons pour la fuite. Je serai cette fille qui fait gaffe aux autres. Je rêve, je rêve, je rêve, je plaide coupable. Je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime, je suis détestable. Je sème, je sème, je sème tout ce que je gagne. Je t'aime, je t'aime. Oh, je saigne, je saigne, je saigne, car je sais le mal. Je saigne, je saigne, je saigne, car je sais le mal.